It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And his first look is incomplete. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there. So now looking to claim the season series at home in KC. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Myers-Cox on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Here's Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get it. Harold Landry in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys that get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Mahomes now on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Chiefs had 8-3 now. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And that's a touchdown. But hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Breece Hall, 61 yards. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he powers his way up past the 30. Mozzie Smith there to bring him down. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Jacobs going to try the middle. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try to defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert. It's in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Jacobs will score. Touchdown Chargers. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
That's the score. Chiefs 14, Chargers 7.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, there he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Breece Hall, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Good job for coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so with those progressions, and ended up settling up his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Oh, Nelson spaced out lane. And that's going to be good for the Chargers first down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
Now it's Herbert. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down, Chargers.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Herbert now. That's caught. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Chargers have got it back to within a score. Santos with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Chargers 14. Cairo Santos set to kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. On second down, a run with Hall. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Mahomes now to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. Now it's Mahomes again. Pass complete there to McCool. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Breece Hall is ready to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Brandon Ayuk in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And we'll still have time for one play before the half, as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here. We're starting with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 110 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
This motherfucker, man, God.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. To the lead.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs' 2-yard line.
After the run, now Herbert to throw. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. C.J. Uzomah. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score.
This is where, as a tight end, you've got to really sell that this is a run. They're going to fake the give, hope the linebackers bite, and here they do just enough. That split second, that's all it takes for that tight end to leak out into the end zone. Touchdown.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Mahomes now on first down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll find Hall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to speed things up here. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Final minute now of the third quarter. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They get this out left. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's caught at the 25. for a Charger touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Santos with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Breece Hall with touchdown number 20 on the air. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try.
They'll look to throw.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Now it's Herbert. And unable to connect. Incomplete. And give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is caught for a touchdown. Kansas City. Puka Nacua with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Chiefs are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. after the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Jacobs tried to run on first down, but he's going to be stopped and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Herbert now.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. 4th down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Herbert back to the air. This is going to be incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
They snap it to Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Marte Mapu, and the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold it on 4th down. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
On 1st down, Mahomes. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Mahomes will try again on second down. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes going to throw it here.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Puka Nakua with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Herbert. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score Chiefs 66, Chargers 42. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. And he'll find Hall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
That's caught. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've